Alright, what's going on, people? It's been a while since I made a video, so I just kind of wanted to get back on that. Make a quick video. Pretty much what I want to talk about is what's going on in this world, current events and stuff. So, as some of you may or may not know, this week, um, middle school kids have been killing their teachers. Not maybe their teachers, but teachers in general in their schools. But um, it just kind of got me mad because how could we let this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like a 12-year-old, I think, and a 14-year-old in Nevada and Massachusetts killing their kids, killing their teachers. But how are we letting that happen? Seriously. How can these kids have guns? How can these kids contemplate murdering somebody? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when I was 12, 13, the last thing in my mind was murdering. But I do know I probably know what's going through their minds because obviously these kids are victims of probably bullying or maybe just neglect, rejection. And I know what that feels like because growing up in the middle school, you know, it's kind of socially awkward for some kids and they don't develop as quickly as other kids might. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was 12, 13, 7th, 8th grade, I remember clearly how how it was. Like I wasn't well liked, I wasn't popular. Some kids didn't like me and they made that evident by the way they spoke to me, by the way they treated me. Now, with that being said, when I look back and I realize how did I get through all that? Because sometimes I think, wow, kids can be really harsh. Now, I don't want to get all into the bullying thing because that's another topic. Right now, we're talking about kids killing teachers and why, how that could happen. Pretty much what it is the enemy. He's attacking hard, man. I mean, God's coming soon, so he's gonna do everything that he can to wipe us all out, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Win souls for him. You know what I mean? And we we don't see this often. I mean, kids killing teachers, like I don't think I ever seen anything like that in recent history, at least in my lifetime. Obviously, I've seen high schoolers shooting up schools and you know what I'm saying, like mass murderers, but adults. But when you think about 12-year-olds, like 13, 14, like what could possibly going through their minds? What are we doing as a society to help them? What are we doing in general? 'Cause I remember being that age. I don't remember wanting to kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think what helped me afloat was pretty much my loved ones and my family and my close, real friends at the time. When other people would try to put me down or anything like that, it would get to me at first, yeah, but I always had someone to have my back, you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously these kids don't have anybody to have their backs, you know what I mean? Like, if, what am I trying to go to? Like, if they had somebody there, they wouldn't go on this killing spree, but not really killing spree, because they only killed one person or shot a couple. But you know what I'm saying? These horrific acts that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm pretty much trying to get at, kids, if you're watching this, you're young, and if you're in middle school, high school, just be careful what you say to other kids or other people in general because you don't know what they're going through. You know the situation at home. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids, I'm not trying to speculate. Maybe they didn't feel loved at home, so when they go to school, they don't feel loved there either. So they're just feeling rejected doubly. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that can drive a person insane. Most of the time, that will drive a person insane. And especially if you don't got Jesus with you, that's just that's just a double-edged sword, man. Like you can't escape that. So that's why I don't judge anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what's going through their head. You don't know what their motive is. You know what I mean? But as a society, as human beings, you know what I'm saying? As some of you Christians out there, you're children of God. What are we doing as children of God to stop this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this just gets me mad. Like, 12-year-olds killing teachers, like, what? And from what I've read on the articles on CNN and stuff, like these teachers were good teachers, you know what I'm saying? They were always there for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Helping out after school, tutoring, writing motivational, inspirational tweets on Twitter. So why would he have to kill them? You know what I'm saying? I don't see there's something missing, you know what I'm saying? You just don't go around killing teachers, you know what I'm saying? So it probably wasn't the teachers that led them to kill them. It had to be something much bigger, something much deeper to for them to have such a void in their heart that they had to resort to violence pretty much. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is that, man, I've been there, kids. Like, don't take it out on your teachers or whatever. Kids, don't oh god, don't do anything that you gonna regret, because now these two kids, I believe one committed suicide and one got arrested. So pretty much those two kids' futures are history. It's done. Like, they have no future. They had their whole lives ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? When you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you're really gonna look back at when you was 12 and be like, wow, that one kid, he made fun of me, you know what I'm saying? But look where I am now. You know what I mean? Like, that didn't really affect me. That added fuel to my fire. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I had my loved ones to back me up with everything that I did. Now I'm in college, you know what I'm saying? I got scholarships. I'm good, you know what I mean? Like, I did what I had to do to get to this point, and without my family, without God, I wouldn't have gotten there. And if I would listen to all the naysayers that said, "Oh, you're never gonna get that far," you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that scholarship. You're not gonna get into Penn State. That just adds fuel to your fire. Like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna keep hating. Like, haters are the biggest motivators that one can have. So don't let it get to you. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say. But parents, show love to your kids too, family, you know, make sure that no kid, feels alone, because terrible things can happen, and that's evident by recent um, situations and events that have been going on, especially here in the USA. So, what I'm saying, we gotta pray hard, man. We gotta pray and continue to try to make a difference in the society and in this world. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stand up. It's ridiculous. All right, peace, y'all. God bless.